A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a significant escalation of tensions surrounding the recent designation of Palestine Action as a proscribed terrorist organization, police across the United Kingdom have arrested over 100 individuals during protests held in multiple cities. The demonstrations, which took place in London, Manchester, Edinburgh, Bristol, and Truro, were organized by the campaign group Defend Our Juries in response to the government's controversial decision to ban Palestine Action under the Terrorism Act of 2000. This designation, made earlier this month, has made it illegal to support or be a member of the group, with penalties including a prison sentence of up to 14 years. On Saturday, the largest protest unfolded in Parliament Square, London, where the Metropolitan Police reported 55 arrests for displaying placards in support of Palestine Action. Many of those arrested were elderly, with reports of individuals in their 80s being taken into custody. Eyewitness accounts described scenes of chaos as police vans arrived to detain protesters, some of whom were peacefully holding signs that read, "I oppose genocide. I support Palestine Action." The swift police action drew criticism from onlookers, with one man expressing concern for the elderly protesters being arrested. In addition to the arrests in London, other cities saw similar actions by law enforcement. In Bristol, Avon and Somerset police detained 17 individuals on terrorism-related charges during a demonstration at College Green. Meanwhile, Devon and Cornwall police reported 8 arrests near Truro Cathedral, where a peaceful gathering was held. Greater Manchester Police also arrested 16 people suspected of supporting a proscribed organization. The protests were a direct response to the government's recent decision to classify Palestine Action as a terrorist group, following an incident where members of the organization broke into a Royal Air Force base and caused damage as part of their activism against the UK's support for Israel. The group has been vocal in its opposition to the actions of military firms associated with Israel, and has carried out various direct actions over the years. As the protests unfolded, many demonstrators expressed their willingness to face arrest for their beliefs, with some stating they were prepared to spend time in jail. The atmosphere was charged, with activists determined to voice their dissent against what they termed an authoritarian crackdown on their rights to protest and express solidarity with Palestine. The High Court is set to hear a challenge on Monday from Huda Amori, co-founder of Palestine Action, who is seeking permission to contest the decision to ban the group. The outcome of this hearing could have significant implications for the future of activism related to Palestine in the UK. In Edinburgh, police were alerted to the protests but reported no arrests, as the demonstrators had dispersed by the time officers arrived. Meanwhile, a separate march organized by the Palestine Coalition also took place in London, where 10 additional arrests were made, further illustrating the widespread unrest surrounding this issue. The government's crackdown on Palestine Action has sparked a broader debate about civil liberties and the right to protest in the UK. Critics argue that the designation of the group as a terrorist organization is a dangerous precedent that undermines democratic freedoms and stifles dissent. Supporters of the ban, however, maintain that it is a necessary measure to prevent extremist actions in the name of political activism. As the situation continues to develop, it remains to be seen how the legal challenges will unfold and what impact this will have on the ongoing protests and the wider discourse surrounding Palestine in the UK. Activists are gearing up for further demonstrations, indicating that the fight for their cause is far from over, despite the risks involved. Saturday's events have undoubtedly intensified the ongoing conversation about the intersection of politics, law enforcement, and activism in contemporary Britain. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.